Good day, everyone. Welcome to ICCT Online Learnings. I'm Richmond Loraez, your instructor for today. So, our topic for today is Chapter 8, The Criminal Evidence. So, when we say evidence, it is the means sanctioned by these rules or ascertaining in judicial proceeding the truth respecting the matter of fact. So, that is Section 1, Rule 128, Rules of Court. So evidence also refer to any material which tend to persuade the court of the truth or probability of some facts asserted before it. And evidence is the means by which any alleged matters of the fact, the truth of which is submitted to investigation, is established or disproved. So we have types of evidence in criminal investigation. So the first one is the physical, also known as object, autoptic, or real evidence. So these are physical objects used as evidence, which are obtained through searches at the scene of the crime. Okay? So we have three types of physical evidences. So the first one is the corpus delicti evidence. So next one is the associative evidence, and the next one is the tracing evidence. So when we say corpus delicti evidence, this is the body of crime evidence. So when we say associative evidence, ito naman po yung mga magli-link kung sino po yung taong gumawa ng crime na yun. Okay? And so when we say tracing evidence, ito naman po yung mga ebidensya na maglo-locate or magtuturo kung sino yung taong gumawa ng crime. Okay? So those are the physical evidences. So the next one, we have here the testimonial evidences. These are the product, or this is the product of interview and interrogation from which witness smell, hear, taste, and touch are being described through oral and written testimony. So we have two types of testimonial evidences, the ordinary witness and the expert witness. So when we say ordinary witness, ito po yung tao na kinukuhaan natin ng statement. So pag sinabi naman natin expert witness, ito naman po yung mga professionals natin or meron talaga silang mga expertise. Kaya po tinawag silang expert witness. For example, the medical legal examiner, for example, the investigator, the physician, or kung sino man yung mga expert na yan. Okay? So, yan po yung tinatawag natin na testimonial evidence. So, the next one, we have here the documentary evidence. So, refer to writing including official records or contents could speak for themselves when read by the investigators and the court. So we have three types of documentary evidence or examples of documentary evidences. The first one is the medical certification or report. Letter B, medical expert opinion. And letter C, the deposition. Okay? So those are the types of evidence in criminal investigation. So next, we have here the collecting, marking, tagging, and preserving evidence. So the first one, we have here the collecting physical evidences. The first one is the blood. So this becomes important evidence in homicides or assaults, robberies, or other cases where it may be spilled. Blood may be categorized into major groups of A, B, AB, and O depending on the condition of the stain on receipt. Okay? So next one, we have here the hair or yung buhok. So paano ba kinokollect yung buhok na yan? No? So after natin makuha yung buhok na yan, nilalagay po natin or sealed po natin yan sa isang ziplock or sa isang envelope para po hindi po makontaminate yung buhok na yan. Okay? And the next one, we have here the fingernail scraping. In cases where physical contact has been made, fingernail scraping should be obtained. Rape cases or assault cases are good examples of cases where fingernail scrapings may be important. Items sometimes found under fingernails include fibers, hair, and skin which may be typed for its blood group. Okay? So yun po yung tinatawag natin na fingernail scraping. So next one, we have here the fiber or parang ito yung mga himulmol or hibla na makikita natin sa mga damit or sa mga object na once na magdikitan yung dalawang or magkadikit yung dalawang tao, meron at meron po or magkaroon ng contact between sa tao or sa isang object, meron po tayong may iwan na mga traces such as the fiber. Okay? Next one is the glass. Okay, so the next one is the firearm. So the firearm bullet, shotgun shell, shotgun pellet, and wad, explosive residue, and gunpowder patterns can provide vital evidence and a specific answer to possible question in the case. Okay, so the next one we have here the bullet. This can provide information about the make and type of ammunition and weapon from which the bullet was fired and whether it was fired from a specific weapon, provided the weapon is available for test purposes. So the next one we have here the cartridge case. So this can also provide vital information as to the type of weapon used and the type of ammunition and whether the case was fired in specific weapon if weapon is available for fire testing. Okay, so the next one we have here the marking physical evidences. So as evidence is collected, it is individually marked with the initials of the investigator. The marking tool depends upon the nature of the evidence. It is a hard object such as metals. The initial are scratched or engraved by the sharp pointed steel called stylus. So para din po siyang ballpen pero napakatulis po yan. Pwede po mag-engrave po yan sa mga metal objects such as bullets or such as the cartridge cases. So next one, we have here the tagging evidence. So when evidence which by their nature could not be marked on its surface, such as blood, hairs, or fibers, they are placed in the plastic container, then marked. The practice is called tagging. The physical evidence with the use of a card with the initial of the investigator, date and time of collection, specific case, and other information can be patent. Okay? So the next one we have here the preserving physical evidence. So perishable material should be preserved along the way or the preservation in the order to reach the court in the same physical condition as when they were collected from the crime scene. This is work for the laboratory technicians. Okay, so we have here the last one, the three distinct type patterns or fingerprint pattern found on the crime scene. Okay, so first one we have here the plastic fingerprint. So pag sinabi natin plastic fingerprint, sa mga soft object example natin clay, the soap, once na humawak ka po dyan sa mga ganyang klase malambot na object, may tendency po na mag-mark or maiwan po yung fingerprints natin dyan. So ang tawag po dyan is plastic fingerprint. So the next one, we have here the patent print. Okay? So when we say patent print, this is visible for the eye of individual. So makikita po kagad natin dito yung fingerprint or yung print ng isang tao. Okay? So, for example, lumawak siya sa blood, naidikit niya sa isang specific place or specific object, may iwan po yan dyan, visible na visible po kagad natin makikita yan. Ang tawag po dyan is patent fingerprint. And the last one, the latent fingerprint, this is not visible of the naked eye of the person. So, we need to use fingerprint brush and fingerprint powder para maging visible yung nasabing latent print na yan. Okay? So that's it. So that is the end of chapter 8. So thank you.
For more ICCT College's video updates, please subscribe and click the notification button.